Welcome to the 2022 Heart of America Athletic Conference Women's Soccer Media Day. I'm Eric Bergerud, color commentator for the Kansas City Comets of the Major Arena Soccer League. As we continue today's Media Day, we are pleased to be joined by head coach of the Graceland Yellow Jackets, Brian Courtney, and Hannah Marshall. Welcome.
Thank you, Eric. Appreciate it.
So, Coach, you've just taken over for the women's program. How have practices been so far?
Yeah, so far, due to the circumstances and kind of joining the program late with them, there's been a lot of just kind of culture building, a lot of getting to know each other. And of course, the girls, a lot of them are really familiar with each other. But for me, it's been just kind of learning about who they are as players and as people. And so just a lot of culture building to start with. And obviously, working on fitness as well.
So, Hannah, what are some of your expectations for your teammates and yourself this season?
I think personally, I want a team where we are working really hard and that we all just get along with each other and we work the ball around the field so that we can work our way up to the top of the pitch.
So, Hannah, the Heart values student athlete, student first. What is your major and what are some of your plans for your life after your Graceland soccer career?
So I'm currently studying allied health and I'm from England. So when I go back home, my plan is to do like a top-up degree. But if I can't go home for any reason and I want to choose to stay out in America, I want to do like my master's degree and hopefully then go on to be like a grad assistant in coaching and see where that takes me.
Great. So, Coach, it's a little early, but how has preseason gone so far and what do you hope to see from your team over the coming weeks?
I think Hannah touched on it. I want to see us coming together, right? And we talk a lot about how the unity of a team can overcome talent deficit, right? And so we have some good players on the team, and I'm excited about that. But I think the collection of us as a whole can outweigh, the talent that we have individually. And so we're working on that chemistry. We're working on defensive structure. We're working on being organized and being cohesive and being together and seeing where that can take us, especially early in the season as we kind of develop into what our identity and our personality is in the attack.
What do you hope a Coach Courtney-led squad looks like out on the field this season?
For me, it's about hard work, right? If we're tough in situations where we have to be tough and we're intelligent in every situation, right? And then on top of that, just being able to work hard. So that's what I want. The identity of one of my teams, whether, I'm coaching the women or whether I'm coaching the boys, is I want to be known that we're going to work. We're going to work because that doesn't take talent. It doesn't take ability to work hard. And so everybody, it's just a choice. And so I want to be able to instill that in a mindset for our players.
And Hannah, how excited are you to get started with a new head coach and staff?
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm looking forward to the future to see where it goes with Brian. I think a lot of us girls have put a lot of trust into him and we're all looking forward to seeing where things go, especially with season. And like he said, during preseason, we're all ready and we're all willing to give the work. So I think if we put the work in, it'll show off for the season.
So one more question for you, Hannah. How much have you enjoyed the opportunity to continue to play the sport you love at Graceland?
Yeah, majorly. This is I've been playing soccer since I was 5 years old. So to keep playing and live out my dream to come to America, that's been amazing. So I'm really glad Brian stepped forward and helped us out.
Coach, we're asking each head coach the same question. What is the first thing that comes to mind when you hear Heart of America Athletic Conference soccer?
The first thing that comes to my mind is excellence. I think that there's so many good coaches and there's so many good players in this league. And honestly, you could probably point to every sport in the Heart of America. I think the Heart of America is run in a way that is conducive for excellence and all of us being competitors, coaches, players, everybody being competitors. It raises your game, right? Whenever every game you show up, you got to play. Every team is good. And so knowing that, you work that extra bit harder, knowing that you have to, right? There's no games off. There's no easy competitions. And so the excellence of the Heart of America is something that I'm really proud of, because we're a piece of that. We're a part of that. And so representing the Heart of America is important for us.
Coach Courtney and Hannah, thank you so much for joining us today and good luck to your team in 2022.
Thanks so much,
Thank you.
Eric. Appreciate it.
Thank you.